Fire.
Haven't been around fire for a hot second.
I know, it's been a minute. This is kind of how we started.
Oh. We had some plans to meet some buffalo today.
We did.
This
Yep.
is what, and this is what happened.
This is our buffalo of the day. Yeah. We were all set to go to Antelope Island. And yeah.
It was cold.
It was cold and raining, and we're like, maybe not, you know? Pivoting though.
That's a big piece of all this, isn't it?
For real. For real.
How do you pivot when we got friends too?
We got friends, which I'm not going to show you because she's not of consenting age to be on film.
How do you pivot? What?
You know, it's one of those things I think I like to kind of step back if there's like a moment of resistance and it's like trying to assess with my body, is this something that I want to like sit in for a minute and see if I can like move through it, or is the resistance something that's like, oh, it'd be easier to go a different direction in a little bit more flow and ease this direction. So I pause first and assess that, and it's not the same every time. Like, it's not, it really isn't, especially when it comes to creating and co-creating. Like, every single time there's like that resistant point, it feels like a different pause and a different like what is today? Like, today we could have technically gone to Antelope Island.
We could have done,
and we could have done some co-creation there, but I was already pretty cold.
Yeah,
my body was telling me I'd rather be inside for a little bit or get some warmth. So it's a lot of like listening, pausing and listening to my body. Getting a stick sometimes. What about you and pivots? Like, what is that?
I feel like throughout the day there's several pivot points.
Yeah.
Because you never really know what to expect during your day.
No.
And then it's just like, how does my body, my energy, my nervous system want to work with this right at the moment?
Yeah.
What does that actually look like? Because I can let it go down the route of like, oh my gosh, I'm getting anxious. My plans didn't work out the way that I want them to. And for anybody who's watching this, how many times have you had plans not work out the way that you wanted them to?
Even like yesterday, we were like, this is what we're doing. This is the timing that we're doing it, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
All of it. And then it all shifted.
It does often,
yes.
Actually.
yes. Totally.
And then what happens? Because I think as we're creating, or in our nature to create our businesses, as we're doing right now, we have our own businesses and then we're co-creating together in a business. Mm-hmm. What does that look like when big things pop up and we absolutely need to pivot?
Yeah.
What does that look like? Because a lot of times our bodies are like, what are we going to do with this outcome?
Yeah.
We're supposed to create content today. So
we're supposed to, exactly. It's a fun story I tell myself often where I'm like, well, this is what's supposed to, or this is productivity, or this is the game plan we created and what we were both excited about and blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Expectations,
feeling of obligation.
That
we're supposed to be doing a shitty
should.
type of thing.
Should. Yup. I think sometimes, I guess I can turn the shoulds sometimes into like motivation to start sometimes.
Yeah.
But doesn't mean that they're good for me personally. I'm just going to speak for myself. To carry that throughout the creation process. Uh-huh. So I can transform the shoulds into something helpful. So like, for some reason it's running through my system, we should create a video today. We haven't done one in a while, whatever.
Sure.
Okay, I can hop on that train for a second and just see if any ideas come through naturally. But I don't like to carry that throughout the video creation process or throughout our co-creation process, because then it feels, I'll not speak for you. For me, I feel too much pressure then to make it happen.
Yeah, there's the pressure.
And then when we're recording, it feels weird and it feels forced, and it's like, it just doesn't.
Scripted too. Sometimes
yeah.
I don't do well with scripted
situations.
Like
literally, we did not plan what we were going to talk about in this video at all. We literally was just like, okay, we're sitting by a fire, and then we're like, and then Z's like, you want to turn on the camera and just see what happens? I'm like, sure. So we're just spitballing right now.
And here we are.
Yep. Our pivot from Antelope Island.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Totally.
What are some other questions that are popping up?
I'd say on the project that we've been working together, the Quantum Game Changers experience, do you remember any like pivot points with that?
Oh my gosh.
Like specifically with that?
I'm gonna scoot this way.
Let me face the camera directly.
Pivot. I think that was the word starting off with the Game Changers.
Yeah.
Because it was all about nervous system safety, our own regulation. How do we bring out our true authenticity into the space? What does that look like? It was one giant experiment, which is all pivots.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, that's not it. It's not going to work. Or we throw something out there and that wasn't the right route. Right?
Yeah.
And that's also like entrepreneurship in its making.
Yes.
24/7. You're constantly needing to pivot and work, which is also creation when you think about it.
It is. I think it's like raw form. It's very much like pivoting and embracing the pivot and like being excited maybe, or at least curious about where the pivot leads.
Curiosity is massive.
For real. Because like, okay, anybody watching this that has a project that you're working on, maybe a business or maybe an offering, whatever you want to call it, right? Whatever language, like thinking about the pivots or the changes you've made. Maybe you thought you were going down a certain path and then you're like, just kidding, I ended up over there. If anybody wants to share, like in the comments, what that looked like for you, I'd be really curious. Because I feel like I could learn from some of you
always
on different ways to pivot in a way that feels empowering. And maybe at first it didn't feel empowering. I know there's been a few times where we've like gone down a path and then we're like, nope, and we've gone over here. And at first I was like, I was really looking forward to that. And it felt a little like, my body felt a little sad and I had to grieve a little bit for a hot second.
Definitely.
And then wherever we went ended up feeling even more exciting to me than that initial path.
More expansive, maybe.
More expansive. Yep. Because I know we had a certain idea of Quantum Game Changers at first.
Yeah.
And without getting too far ahead of ourselves, we have so many ideas and plans of where it could go.
The vision, right?
Yeah.
Bringing the vision.
More game-like and all the
gamified. How do you want to play this reality? What does that look like? And you have like the gamified portion of it.
Yes.
And you have the real portion of it that's embodiment.
Yes.
And you're like, okay, so how do these two merge so you can make it playable, but really you're just playing yourself.
You really are.
And what you're doing on a day-to-day basis to allow you to actually create.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think had we tried to hold firm into our initial vision, it wouldn't have opened up pathways for where we're at now.
Absolutely.
And for those of you who have jumped into like the vault and different things like that, or jumped into the free player guide that Z created and like have experienced some of that, like those things wouldn't exist if we didn't pivot. Like those wouldn't have existed in those ways had we not pivoted like numerous times. Totally. They would have been a totally different thing. So I'm very pleased with how we've played this.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Now that feels far more expansive, and there's many routes that we can take.
Yes.
Right. And if we're bringing it down to creation and what that would mean, at least for me, in my own perspective, it would be there's billions of choices here. I have a vision.
Many.
There's a billion choices here. I'm going to take one step down one of those pathways that might not work, close off, but there's a bunch more that open up. And that was just a bridge to opening up more of those pathways.
Yes.
And it's truly about staying regulated in the space, making sure that my energy is like clear in myself so that I can keep pivoting, because it's pivoting all the time.
Yes.
Pure creation is pivoting all the time.
All the time. I'm going to hold this with this arm now because that arm's getting tired. I think too, like, it's opened up more room for more co-creation. Like we talk in this video series about our co-creation.
Yep.
But it's opened up pathways for even more co-creation with more of you in the future.
We want so much.
So much. So much.
Like, we want your perspective. We want your point
Yes.
of view. We want to be able to tangibly work with you in ways that
Yeah.
are conducive to everybody.
Because all of your perspectives and points of view and your experience in your physical body are ones that we don't have. And like, sure, we've walked certain paths for a while that, you know, I feel pretty confident in certain ways, and you maybe feel confident in certain ways. But there's certain things that you all have touched that I have never seen.
Totally.
So I'm just like, tell me more about your experience. Like, what's going on?
And how can we learn from each other and grow
Yeah.
with each other and build with each other
Yeah.
and have community that maybe we're all wanting to work with
Mm-hmm.
in a way that we haven't before, maybe?
Yeah, yeah. Open to all of that, which I did not foresee when we started.
No.
I mean, I think I've always been open to it. Like, I really like community and widening the circle, but I didn't foresee the kind of overlapping that I'm seeing now, and like how
Yeah.
it's all kind of coming together in really cool ways. So,
I have one big question for you.
what do you got?
Just because we went to a really cool alien museum today. We made things really weird.
Alien museum and some oddities and whatnot. Yes.
So my question would be, if you're an alien, what kind of alien would you be?
Oh, okay. I have an answer for this. I don't really know what I would look like, to be honest, but I know some like maybe features or things that I would do. I feel like I would really just want to eat sprinkles and sparkles as what I consume and nothing else. And then I would fart bubbles. And I feel like the type of alien I would be would just want to like spread whimsy and joy. Like that would be the essence of it. Like not like some major serious like I don't know, serious mission or whatever. It would just be like whimsical and fun and whatever. Maybe I'd be a puff cloud or something like that.
Just walks.
Just a puffy cloud looking thing.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
What about you?
I think mine would change from day to day, but if I'm going for like my inner child,
Yes.
who's really excited.
Yes.
It would be a very multicolored unicorn type alien. Okay.
Yes.
And it was earlier today. It was necessary that I pooped galaxies.
Pooped galaxies. We have a butt feature between our aliens. We co-create in our fart bubbles and our poop galaxies.
World here. That's what we're talking about.
Oh my god.
Very morphogenic, very like a lot of humor, hilarity.
Yes.
Like that alien would be like the one that would pop up in the most random places and do the
Yes.
silliest, stupidest shit that you could possibly
Oh my
imagine
god, yes.
to create humor.
Yes.
And then beep right out.
You're
After
like-
it pooped out a galaxy.
You're like, ready for this?
You're welcome.
I feel like I want to know what their answers are to that
You know
question.
your answers, please.
What alien would you be? Yes. It
What
could
would
be
that look like for you?
Yes, it could be one that you're aware of, one that you've seen in dreams, a brand new version. Yes. I'm
What is
curious.
it? And other questions too. Please ask questions. because
Yes.
We'd love to get in deeper if you have questions. I've heard from my viewers that there's a lot more questions that they have. And I'm
Yeah.
asking all of y'all to please pop them in so that we can do a
Mhm.
question answer at some point or veer into a pathway that you guys want to know more
That would be
about.
really cool, actually. If you have, any questions, you want Z to go more in depth, me or like our co-creation
Yes.
process. Whatever type of question. That'd be so cool.
Yeah. We should do
Yeah, we
that.
could do a Q&A. That'd be so fun.
Let's make it happen.
Let's do it.
All right, guys. Happy creating.
Happy
and
creating.
We love you so much.
Love you. Bye. Bye.